Hey, welcome to the Podcast Domination Show, where we help you launch, grow, monetize, and dominate the podcasting space. This is a show where we believe that if you can get attention with your podcast, you can influence someone. And if you can influence someone, you can get them to take massive action. And if you can get someone to do that, you, my friend, can dominate. I'm Luis Diaz, your host and founder of Podcast Domination, and I'm your guide. Let's go. Okay, so I'm recording this from my phone and I've got 36%. So that means this is going to be a really quick podcast and Facebook or Instagram live video. I've got a new Facebook group, by the way. It's called the Podcast Domination VIP Inner Circle. Get you in there. Get in there. I'm about to say get you about 20 of those, but there's only one. So get in there, get in the group, connect with people, get on other podcasts. That's what it's there for. And I'll probably be doing all the lives in there after this, but today is something that's going to be a really, really tactical, step-by-step system that's going to teach you how to create way more impact, not just income, but impact, and make you feel like a badass at the same time. I'm going to teach you today how to create social impact. So how to create a lot of money for a charity, not for yourself, for a charity purpose or cause, or a church, whatever you want to do it for, in five simple steps. So I've got my little perfect podcast episode planner, and this is going to set the stage. So I'm going to read this off to you to set the stage. So I eat my own cooking, guys. Don't best believe it. This is going to help you understand why this is important. So at the end of this call and in this episode here, you're going to learn exactly how to do this. It's 5 simple steps, how to set it up. I'm going to walk through the entire step-by-step process with you, and I'm going to teach you how to get free promotion with it. Reason why it's important is because you're going to be helping all kinds of amazing causes. For instance, last year I helped the Heifer organization, which basically they teach people in Africa how to build farms, how to do like sustainable farming. And I helped another one too. I forget what it's called, but there's 2 charities we raised like $750 for. Not a lot. I kind of did it on a whim, but I learned the process, and the one I'm going to teach you guys today, you can replicate it and you can do a lot more great things with it. But all in all, we raised some money for some charities. One was in Africa, the other one was in Haiti. And the one in Haiti, it was basically what they did is they sent doctors and dentists over there for a couple weeks, and they basically did pro bono work. So they healed people, they helped people, and it was really, really interesting to see that organization. Some of the things that they do, some of the videos that they share with people about what they're doing over there. So really cool stuff. You can definitely benefit from this, and a lot of other people can too. So at the end of this podcast, I really want you guys to go out, use these 5 steps, set up your charity, record a little intro, a little outro for your show, and then start to drive money to a charitable organization. And it's really simple. And if I can do it, I just taught myself how to do it. You guys can definitely do it with a step-by-step system that's going to be there for you. So where do we start? So number 1, like I said, my phone's going to die. So for those listening to this on the podcast after this is recorded, you won't have to worry about that. But anyways, the first step here in this is to pick, obviously, a charity you want to support. Now, maybe you already have the charity in mind. Maybe you don't. My suggestion is this. I want you to pick 2 of them. I want you to pick one, and then I want you to poll your audience and ask your audience what other one they want you to pick. They're going to give you a whole bunch of them. Just figure out whoever gets the most votes should win. So if you have your people in a Facebook community, that'd be great. You can poll them here on Instagram like I would do. You can send them out to your email list, whatever you want to do. But give them the option, enroll them in the process. One of my good friends last year recommended the Heifer organization to me. That's why I picked it, because I didn't know about them before. But he told me, hey, this is a great organization. Check them out. And we ended up going with that one. So step number one, pick and figure out who the heck you're going to be helping with this information, or with this money, actually, not information. I'm helping you with this information. So that's number 1. Once you've figured out exactly who you're going to go out and raise money for, you're going to reach out to them. I gotta read my notes here because I wrote it down perfectly. I want to make sure I get it right. But you're going to reach out to them and say, hey, go go reach out to them and say basically, hey, I want to raise money for your charity, and I would love it if you would just share this with your community, because we're going to be raising money for you guys and for the causes that you support. So we would love just some Facebook posts, or what you can do really is pre-write some copy for them for their email list. You can pre-write some captions. You can give them get your media team, or just go on Canva and create some simple social media graphics so that they can post and share about the charity organization or event you're going to have for them. So that's step number 2. Reach out to them, say, hey, we're going to raise money for you. We'd love some love on your social media to drive more awareness for this event. That's 2. You've got your organization picked, and you've already reached out to them, and you've created some swipe files for them to use. Number 3 here is, this is a website you can go to, and basically you can set up this free account where you can drive all the traffic to. It's called Indiegogo.com. Don't ask me how to spell that. Indiegogo.com and there's a couple other ones too that are just charity organizations. You can set up a page to, it's almost like a GoFundMe, but it's not for you, it's for the charity. So set up an Indiegogo page, write about what you're supporting, link the actual charities in there, and then link your podcasts in there. And that is going to be the place you drive all of your traffic to. So some things there. Number 1, get a custom graphic, make it on Canva, put it up there, put your podcast logo and then the charities logo as well on the same page. Number 2, enroll other podcasts in it. So if you have other podcasters around, get them to join as well, link their show down as well. That way you can have way more of an impact from a financial standpoint. That's set up the page. So that should take you maybe an hour to set that whole page up, and you're good to go. You're off to the races. Last but not least, little tip here is to create a tiny URL or some kind of little bit.ly that you can use to shout out on the website or on the podcast when you record your little commercial. So that's it right there. Okay, so number 4. So you've got all of your stuff set up. You've got your podcast listeners ready to go. They know which ones you guys are going to promote to. Next, you're going to actually record your intro and outro. Simple, hey, I want to give back and I want to get you guys involved as well. I would love it if you join me in donating some money to XYZ organization. They do this, this, and this. And that's a really simple intro. You can just record it once, put it at the front, at the end of your show, remind people where to go, what the organization's about, and the amount. Maybe if you have a minimum amount, say, hey, at least $5 or, And then I like to share how much money I put in personally. So like last year I put in like $150, $200. And hey, like I say, hey guys, I put skin in the game too. So let them know that you've already gone first. Number 5, excuse me, I got to scroll over here. Okay, number 5. Okay, we've got send your listeners. Yeah, one last tip to that, guys, is to incentivize them giving money to the charity. So you could have a bonus training. You could give them a shout out on the show. You could give them a free course. You can give them 50% off a program, whatever it is, whatever it may be. Incentivize a little bit so that they are a little bit more motivated than just giving. Because not everyone's as good as you or as nice as you. And that's number 5. So you've got your intro and outro. You've got it all set up and you're off to the races. I would run this for about a month. Maybe you run it for the last 2 months, maybe starting November to the end of December. And you're good to go. Only thing here is it's really easy, or it's not really easy, but it's a little dangerous because you have to be careful with the tax implications if you're in certain states. Maybe, there's certain complications around that. So depending on where you're living, just check into that. I am not a legal professional at all, not an accountant. So just check in with the legal tax implications or the money situation there. But what I like to do is be very transparent with the charity and say, hey, I'm going to give you the login credentials. That way you guys can see exactly how much money is in there and make sure you have like the right person or like a point person for this, not the entire organization, but give them, talk to one person on the team that can be assigned to kind of double check you and fact check you and make sure that you're just splitting the money evenly and there's no, you're not putting some in your back pocket for Christmas as a Christmas bonus as a podcaster. I don't think that's really, really smart. So that is it. That's how you set up a charity event for your podcast and get your listeners involved really, really simply. Use those 5 steps. This will be a podcast, so if you're listening to this on the replay podcast episode, you can use this in other parts of the year as well. Don't think it's just for Christmas. I just think it's really cool to do it around this time. So that's it, guys. I'll see you later. Peace out. MJ says peace out as well. And I hope I need you to go and start that charity right now. And when you do, let me know and I'll support it. Peace. Hey, what's up? It's Lewis again. Really hope you took something of value away from today's show. And don't forget, there's only one thing I want you to do if you need help, if you want to chat about this, if there's any way I can serve you. That is to text or maybe even give me a call at 561-405-7838. That is a Google Voice number that goes directly to my phone, so I will be on demand for you, and we can chat about how we can help you grow, launch, or monetize your podcast. Thanks. I'll catch you next week.